As a lifelong Unitarian, I know how to do social justice. You march down Market Street demanding that your representatives pass a carbon tax. Or maybe in an election year, you register voters in progressive precincts. Doing social justice means practicing what you learned in high school about creating change. So when I heard about our congregation was going to help gay, lesbian refugees settle in the city by helping taking them to Social Security, showing them how to ride the bus system, and explaining to them the secrets of DMV, I was okay stretching my comfort zone a bit. Yeah, I would be involved with another person, the refugee, but the tasks were comfortable, bureaucratic, and safe do-gooder chores. The list of these bloodless errands really needs to get done, but none of that stuff would have inspired me to come to talk to you today. I have helped 4 men settle in San Francisco so far. Each of these 20, 30-year-olds I've mentored have trusted me and made me a part of their new community. Maybe family is a better word. These men were all physically harmed in their home country for being gay. Some were merely beaten and threatened with more beatings. Others were tortured and marked for death. Arriving in the United States, they had PTSD, but no nearby family, no longtime friends, no community. The first refugee I met quickly showed me how non-bureaucratic and important my role really was. A couple of weeks into his stay, this 23-year-old man called me at 2 in the morning. Breathing rapidly, he told me in a panic that the police were breaking down his bedroom door. We talked for an hour as he let himself understand that he had had a nightmare. No police were entering his San Francisco apartment. He could go back to sleep, even if he needed to keep the light on. That call was no easy trip to the DMV, but wow, what a conversation. The trust I've received is overwhelming. I've been asked to accompany men to their initial appointments to U.S. doctors. I've been the first person they've told about the diagnosis of badly healed broken bones from the police-inflicted injuries back home. They have shared with me their HIV status, when being positive remains a death sentence and a social stigma back in their home country. These strong men have allowed themselves to cry for the first time in a long, long time. They've teared up over the worries about their aging parents, their loss of community, of standing, of career, of purpose. Maybe they just needed to cry, and getting their face licked by our dog Paris is as good a trigger as any. I'm selfish, so I agreed to work with the second, third, and fourth young man because these young men had made me feel what I was doing was important. What I said made a difference. I now have friends 30 years younger than myself, and 3 of them still call me several times a week. They ask my advice on school, career, men, then they don't follow it. They still call again the next day just to check in. Doing social justice is supposed to be about improving the world out there. In my service to the Guardian Group, it's about changing worlds. My own world too, by enriching my life.